Ajo, was geht von der Icon-Staffel? Herzlich willkommen zur nächsten Folge von Let's Play Max Payne. Das letzte Mal stehen geblieben. Weiter geht's. Direkt die Folge hinterher von der letzten. So, dann schauen wir mal, wie weit wir heute kommen. In der Folge. Sehr schön. Ganz geschillte Vanille-Basis. Stirb. Scheiße. Ne, ich behalte die Diegel und die Form auf die andere links. Kann ich mal gebrauchen. So. Ist vielleicht noch irgendwas an Pillen oder sowas? Ne. Ich habe das ungute Gefühl, dass irgendwie Passus der Endboss sein wird. Von der ganzen Geschichte. Habe ich irgendwie Murin.
It was nice to see a friendly face in Panama.
What the fuck, bro? Mann, Digga. Ach, Digga, so. Push. Push doch. Das ist tot, oder? Ey, der Push hat einfach nur nicht, Digga.
I blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before it was too late.
So. Was ist denn hier los? Ach du Scheiße.
Jesus Christ.
Das sieht gar nicht gesund aus. Ach du Kacke, die ganzen armen Leute.
Fuck, man. This is brutal. I didn't think things would be like this.
I should have jumped in that goddamn canal myself and swum my way back to New York.
Let me ask you again, Max. What do you think you were really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told it was people who disliked Daphne Bernstein, something about an unpleasant divorce.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smuggling something, weren't you?
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise was to deliver the cash to him because there it's easier to launder.
But I thought the Broncos were rich.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Raul Passos is a bum ex-cop. He failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but if...
But nothing. He's probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. You want to do some good? Want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
That incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives,
It did, I saw it.
but no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads, the,
Crasha Preto?
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops, the cops who shoot on sight.
The UFE.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
Imperial Palace Hotel?
Yeah, that's what it says. People go in there, in large groups, under armed guard. But it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint, get a warrant?
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying. Time to find out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement.
Kapitel 12 schon, Alter.
I wasn't too excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band.
Okay, gut. Das wird das trinken, Digga.
It wasn't pretty, but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be.
Okay.
It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
Pesado pra caralho, tá cheio de chumbo. Comeu boi.
Was nie passiert, Alter.
Either those guys wheeled their trash out on stretchers, or something was seriously wrong here. I hadn't slept in
There's the
days.
written.
I needed something to keep me going. Ufe. Was there anything they didn't have a grubby hand in? A few days earlier, I'd have called it a coincidence. But I'd written off too many of those already.
Ein bisschen knarren, wenn nicht schlecht, Alter. Oh shit.
The Imperial Palace Hotel was a 5-star bona fide shithole. I needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load. Maybe the service would be better upstairs.
Okay.
É a mesma coisa. O quê? Você não tá fazendo nada, tô fazendo.
Nice. Ja, alles klar, Digga. Hallo? Scheiße. Nice. Sehr schön. Erstmal aufmachen. Scheiße. Ah, hier ist sogar eine Waffe, guck mal. Nein, nimm sie auf. So, unsere Medikamente, glaube ich, sieht so aus. Oh mein Gott. Alter. Da hätte ich jetzt gar nicht gerechnet, dass diese zu viele sind. War nicht irgendwelche Tabletten oder so? Oder bin ich dumm? Nee, schade.
I needed to find a way upstairs. Surely nobody would notice another hole in the wall.
Oh fuck. Ich guck mich hier mal ein bisschen um. Oh shit, wie geil, Alter. Eine APD. Guck mal,
If
siehst
I
du?
thought about this too much, I'd never get through it.
Schöne RPD, Digga. Richtig wild.
I knew this thing was bigger than me. Bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture. Like looking in the mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees. A bad caricature of a better man.
Die goldene RPG? So.
Buffet. That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the Crash of Prado. Now we just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. Da Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, Reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door. I had to get those poor bastards out of there.
Get him out of here. Go. Go. Wait. I said get... Serrano.
Serrano. He looked pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare. Whatever hell this was De Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it. I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
Nein, die RPD ist weg. Schade. Was von wo? Nice. Sehr schön. Nee, ich hab nicht das Shotgun, Alter. Ja, damit. Push. Nice. Sehr schön.
This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now.
Okay. Gut.
What the fuck is going on here?
How much do you want?
What have you been doing?
I am a doctor. I help people.
What have you been doing here?
It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please.
What have you been doing?
I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please.
Caralho! Caralho!
Espera, espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho. Não, não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não, não. Pelo amor de Deus.
E aí, doutor?
Geil. Schimmer.
For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in.
Oh Mann.
Even I could guess what
Was, Mama? Mag ich jetzt nicht. Ich nehme gerade auf, bitte. Stör mich nicht.
Lonely Sal meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one.
Okay. Bisschen knarren?
They had a fucking arsenal in here. It was time to bring this little hellhole to the ground, so I decided to put some of their C4 to good use.
Warte mal, lass mich mal kurz umdrehen. Mal Pillen.
If I'd thought about this too much, I'd never get through it.
RPD. Munition. Wo soll ich das jetzt überall platzieren? Hier oder was? Das haben die extra markiert mit Rot. Weißt du Bescheid, was das Spieler? Oh mein Gott. Oh, rechts auch noch eins. Es erinnert mich ein bisschen diese Dingens an die eine Mission, also an die Mission in Max Payne 2 mit Mona Sex und so, Alter.
Vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way to get rich off it. I just wanted to finish this and get far away from here. But then, true to form, more of the rats come out of their holes.
Vocês ouviram isso? Ninguém sai desse prédio, esse cara tá morto.
Schwanz, Alter. Nice.
At least my visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open.
Na super. Schön. Okay, und jetzt? Alles klar, warte mal. Sehr schön. Dieser Hurensohn, Alter.
Aqui faz merda, aqui sou eu, valeu?
Any time I'd bought had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now.
So. Oh, Junge. So, machen wir das noch? Was ist los? Achso, okay, ich dachte, da kannst du viel mehr. Das wär's jetzt nicht gewesen.
That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building. And all the evil in it.
Vai, rápido, rápido, vai! Who wants to take a shot? You see what this is? Come on, anybody? Want to be a hero? I got nothing to lose, let's do it!
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
Senor Neves.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue! That's what my fucking problem is!
I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You are a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried.
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. The great American savior of the poor.
That's right.
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs!
We pay for everything. We have the record.
Oh, so people can sell their livers? Their hearts? Their eyeballs? You're insane, you sick fuck!
We kept people safe in the city. Decent people. Safe. I know a lot of powerful people.
Well, your powerful people aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
Geil. Nein, falsche Taste. Oh mein Gott. Oh, Scheiße, Digga. Fuck. Mhm, sehr wichtig. Ist sie golden? Okay, immer wenn wir die Waffen finden, sind sie golden. Falls wir sie finden. Aber gut, das ist eine Sache, die kann ich drauf. Ehrlich gesagt doch mit Scheiß, Digga. Fuck. Mhm. Scheiße. Geh in Deckung, geh in Deckung, geh in Deckung, geh in Deckung. Hurensohn. 3 Pillendosen in den Bastard verschwendet.
I told you the city was dangerous, friend.
I kinda like it. It's growing on me.
Nice to see a happy tourist smiling.
Ich wusste es.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I came back
I can see that. But why?
to save you.
Oh, yeah, real hero.
Listen,
No, come with me, Max. To Brazil. Be a chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss's brother's hatching. To profit from the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
What are you talking about? I know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo were trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get into losing the purse strings and the family money. They pressured me into doing it. You wanna die? I came back for you. I did my best. I'm having a kid, Max. I gotta go.
Fuck you.
Sure. Later. Now, let's go. This thing works.
Chillig. Kapitel 13.
I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there. It wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Where are you guys gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina. Giovanna has family in Salvador. Maybe we'll just stay there.
Yeah, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know it was very wrong.
It's all right, it's done. But hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming. You know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Try to look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
If you say so, pal.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him.
You ready?
I guess.
Okay. I've looked through this information you gathered. It's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the Ufe. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Branco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative? De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up. Diga a Becker. Que vim para ele. Ah!
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí?
Manda tua conta, rapaz.
Vai, se fuder, ó. Meu conta não deve tomar no cu, pô.
Ela não desgruda dela, meu.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso. Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, vou dar uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não desgruda.
Ladrão, filha da puta! Vai atrás de inocentes! Vai se fuder aqui dentro! Vai ver o que vai acontecer contigo mesmo aqui! Eu não fiz nada! É aqui que você vai se proteger, caralho! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, cara!
Was für Schweine von Cops, Digga.
Otário! Vai morrer aí, otário!
Ach du Scheiße.
Ô, 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 segura a porta aí.
Eu vi uma outra versão.
Olha, mas resolveu aquela parada lá, hein?
Demorou.
Chega aí.
Valeu, amigo. Hey, what are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question. Answer him. Answer him. What are you doing? What? What are you doing here? O que você está fazendo aqui? What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here?
You hit me in the ear.
Hey, answer me. What are you doing here?
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on.
Geil. Sehr schön.
I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later.
Bleibt irgendwo? Da, 2 Stück, geil.
It seemed the anti-drug squad had a few habits of its own. I guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about community relations. Their faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield and never leaving at all. Luckily for me, for once the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
Oh shit, Digga. Oh, guck mal hier. Oh, die Typen sehen gar nicht gut aus.
Eu só sei que teve apagão, isso é tudo que eu sei.
Wichtig. Wohin, wohin, wohin? Der Knast sieht absolut verwahrlost und dreckig aus. Schön. So. Alles klar, Digga, rein in die Olga. Oh, scheiße, oh
The
shit.
last few prisoners were trapped in here, and more pressingly, seemed I was too.
Nice. Boah, was ein Shot, Digga. Durch die Scheiße sogar. Nochmal Pillen. Und nehmen wir uns die doppelten. Sehr wild. Bisschen oldschool. Ach
That
du
kid had the
Scheiße.
right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. and then immediately regretted that decision. Seemed a crying shame to let that RPG go to waste.
Nice. Wichtig. Sehr schön. Okay. Ja, sorry, wenn das so rausläuft, Digga.
Nice. The
Das
perfect
ist
end
nie.
to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off. Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward. Nothing changes.
Okay. Nice. Falsche Taste schon wieder.
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time. They had their body armor. I had mine.
So. Alles klar. Na komm, push. 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 Push doch, du Hurensohn. Ich das hasse, Digga. Wenn die nicht pushen. Genau, Vincio, du wartest 10.000 an einer Stelle, der Hurensohn bleibt genau da stehen, an der Wand, die du die du am Abheben bist. Hier ist so behindert, als wenn die es wüssten. Scheiße, hat mich ein paar Mal gerufen.
They'd come
Na
from
gut,
the
nicht so
control
oft.
room. It looked like the security cameras were still running.
Alles sind gespannt. Oh, ja.
It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided up halfwit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course, they were headed my way.
Hä? Also. Nein, ach Digga. Scheiße, Bro. Ach, Digga, schon wieder. Ich hab's mit den Tasten gar nicht gefühlt. Gott. Sehr schön.
If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving.
Okay, 2 von 3. Ja, besser.
I saw the elevator doors were open.
Lass mich kurz checken hier. Guck mal, hier eine Pille. Und guck mal hier. Achso, okay, ist ja für Anrufe. Ich dachte auch für die Dings. So, na gut, dann. Ab geht, Junge, hab hier 50 Stück.
If there was one thing I learned since being in Sao Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix. Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Sehr schön, nochmal Tabletten. Wichtig, wichtig. Okay. Wohin jetzt? Da. Oder? Nee. Ach, hier. Laser, wie sie ist mir Todescringe, Alter. Holy fuck, ist das cringe. Oh nee. Nice. Machen wir's klassisch.
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now.
Lesevision mach ich gar nicht, das ist total behindert, Alter. Das ist fast, kannst du überhaupt gar nicht aimen. Total dumm gemacht. So, warte mal, hier ist noch eine Pille. Laptop durchsuchen, schauen, was da drauf ist.
Own David and Goliath. I'd pinned De Silva as a coward, but he'd risked more than anyone, and he'd never taken a bribe. If I didn't hurry, Becker would be long gone. AUP. Those were the guys who jumped the yacht in Panama. And what was this? Had the Brazilian cops tipped them off about the money? I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine.
Okay. Nein. Push. Push. Push doch. Push. Bro. Tu mal Nutten sind, Alter. Nicht noch einen um die Ecke, nein. Schön. Was? Digga, guck mal schon wieder,
It was
Alter.
starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running, only to discover you're chasing yourself.
Ja, willst du machen, das ist halt scheiße. Auch ein bisschen wohl durch. Oh nein.
Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. The bastards had me locked in. My eyes
Nice.
and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique.
Nice. Wild, wild, wild.
There it was, the tape from the Bronco security system.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt.
Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela. Bachmeyer, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come. Him and Becker.
Okay, Digga, na gut. So. Perfekt. Na gut, Freunde, da würde ich sagen, das soll es gewesen sein mit der Folge zu Let's Play Max Payne 3. Wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge. Mal gucken, wie weit wir da noch zu spielen haben. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Wenn dem so ist, lasst gerne ein Abo da. Wir sehen uns dann. Bis dann. Checkt die mit zu verschiedenen Zwiebeln. Und haut rein.